Economists are concerned by these latest figures. Republicans seem not to be, but they should be terrified. First, these 2025 tariffs are, for all practical purposes, a massive hidden tax on Americans. And the more these tariffs impact people's lives, the more it's going to be reported. And the more it's going to be reported, the more likely it's going to be reported that this is a tax on Americans. Can the Republicans really be seen as the people who cut taxes for the rich whilst raising them for ordinary voters? Second, the impact is a chain reaction that starts with higher prices on things like clothes and food, but quickly leads to a slowdown in the US job market and broader economy. You need food and clothes, right? People have to prioritise those. So therefore, they will stop buying things that aren't as high priority. So those industries suffer. So jobs, so you could, in theory, have a factory that doesn't have to import anything, so it doesn't care about the tariffs, right? It produces its things from American-sourced raw materials and from other American factories that produce the parts from those raw materials. No global supply chain at all for them. And yet they'll still suffer because if their product isn't absolutely essential, Americans won't buy it in as great numbers because they're having to work out how they pay for the much more expensive food and clothes. So jobs start to be lost everywhere. Unemployment goes up everywhere. Welfare spending gets stretched. And third, the cost is very real and very significant. It's draining an average of $2.4 thousand from every household in America, with the heaviest burden falling on those who can least afford it. This is a shit sandwich prepared not by a foreign war or a foreign pandemic, but by the US president acting against all the expert advice. And it's a shit sandwich we're all going to have to share. When Americans suddenly have much less money to spend, they won't be able to afford to buy as much, whether American-made products or imports. And that slows global trade down, all because of the stupidity of one man.